a mirror match to be happening here either, because this comp deviates away, and Dapper on Chamber is one of those big deviations. Starts it out with a bang.
Straight on the other side, it's the 1-for-1. Both jets going down. Centerpieces for either team, the players that they build around the most. It's going to be creating it now into a 4v4 in the pistol round, and it is explosive at that. Tex firing off a couple of those shots at a headhunter. Not going to be rewarded with the kill, but Doms is quite low, and Android just peeking in that slight corner. Shaz falling. No more breach. It's going to be quite difficult for them now. You're probably going to see this round slow down a bit now as we reach the minute mark.
Sick playing the Astra is a massive surprise. Peeks his head over, almost took out Tex. He knows where that rendezvous went to. Tex is in some major trouble, just backs off, and that allows Dapper and Sick to be able to control this drop.
And Dapper just launches himself into the back of the side. He opens it up with one of the kills. He finds the third as well in the round. Why not? The Tex falling now. It's all up to the two players. On NRG, the Aftershock EU. He's caught Zoms. Spike is down. Both players weak on Sentinels here. They have to play this cautiously. And you can see this crossfire that's being set up now. You know the EU's playing just around that corner. Quick little shot at a classic little B-hop for info. They know that Sick is playing up there. 37 health to his name. And the cross is being watched. The spike defusal in process. An easy round, it felt like here for NRG. Quick flash. Som just has to hug that corner, but they know exactly where he is still. He finds Som. Pushing deep in them when the tour de force. Dapper supporting him from behind still. It's the pincer. They want to try and convert this bonus, and they do get that one pick onto Shaz. Bursting themselves through the box. Zoms is in trouble, 29 health, and they've got the spike down. NRG in control of this round, despite the fact that it's a 2v3. Pushing right through the record star. And they're still getting all the picks now. Hazed collecting them, and it's down to a 1v1.
Gonna go down on B. Tens has been nasty in 1v1 so far. Has he got it this time?
We'll see. Oh my goodness, a quick dink. Spike is down, and Hayes knows exactly where he is. Smoke 10's just trying to fake that he could be crossing, eventually going to be B-hopping behind those dice, but still this 1v1 is so important for them. Right round the corner, and he hits the shot. The annals of history you're reaching into there.
Oh, there's a rivalry that extends. The ancient archives must be pried open. Here's a B-split, though, with pace.
Oh, this is fast. It's stunned up, though. Tens, he might find it difficult to collect that kill. Haste, he wins it out. Som taking out the Astra player on the other side of things as well. Sick and new to this role. Again, it's going to be Sentinels, 2 players down.
And so much on Shaz to try and find another duel. This time it does go the way the Sentinels, but Som is instantly there with the trade.
Som's working his way around the trade again. Dude, Som is so good. This is one of the scariest aspects of NRG as a team. Is how clean their fundamentals are. It's the way they play off of each other. Always there, ready to just capitalize if a teammate takes a duel. And Dapper, Bulldog in hand, I imagine just wants to try and make it expensive for them. You can see he was tapping the orb a couple of times there, just trying to bait a swing, but NRG not taking that bait for now. Very patient play. In fact, the jiggle peek is just showing how much they respect Sentinels. Not willing to give them really an inch. Still works its way up, but Som... Cosmic Divide splits across the site, and now you're seeing them just try and get in on the site. Just stops for the moment in halls, but there's a quick peek. Android holds it down from the upper section of it, but the drop down, not able to get too much more than that. 3 kills for Android and Sick. Last player standing. Catch that timing, finds the second one, but does he know the third is on the site? Unlikely.
Set, but I wasn't expecting it to happen here on map 1. Here we go, a stun again. Hayes so far aggressive in this one. He manages to take it and the trade. Dapper and Sick both fall, and they have dominated the bridge side. I like this aggressive counterplay, though, from Sentinels. They take A, and it's going to be a post plant, but they've just completely lost dish.
Yeah. A very potent position you want to be trying to hold down if you are planting on A, but they, once again, we're playing these post plants now. You can see Shaz has to be so cautious. He was watching the flank in case work their way around. Players now looking to try and pop out. 4 players on the draw. Force drop down, a bit of spam comes through. Android getting chunked down to about half health. Dangerous situation. The stun comes through. Tens, he's got to try and create some magic. Rolling Thunder going to be catching onto a whole bunch of them, but Zoms Holds it down once more. The flash is going to catch him. Has to back off into the corner. And now time is running low. NRG to get a move on now as the pace is really starting to get turned up. Finally, Sentinels are able to get Arcade.
Oh my word.
Okay. Well, disgusting shot. Yeah, a disgusting shot. Chad's going to be picking up the op. It's like, okay, well, my turn now. See what we can do. But they know that they've given up drop control. Dapper just trying to find the angle. In fact, he gets it. Survives on 10 HP. Comes that one out now. Brings it to the 4v4 for them. Still, as I say that, on the other side of things, that's Shaz falling.
Same angle. EU ripping off another head on the same angle. Tens and Shaz both falling here. Similar kind of theme with Sick and Dapper working together to just contact in through Dish. And now they're going to return. And it looks like they're going to try and get through this Viper's Pit. But what possible utility do they have to put any pressure on Android? It's going to be so difficult.
They're just going to contact in. Look, he's got his camera down to the floor just so he can see them before they really see him. And there you go, stunned straight through the choke. EU's anticipating it was going to be a fast little burst there from Sentinels. 2 players remaining. They still want to play into this one.
The Sentinels' money is still good. You might as well go for it. As the Viper utility falls, now Sick and Zombs actually have an opportunity. EU's been so good at anchoring this position so far this round.
He needs to try and pick up the pace now, though. That one pick going away, EU.
All looking like a mirror image.
Dapper is going to be crucial here on this drop position. When this push starts to come through, how are they going to scale off of this? Now comes the Rolling Thunder. I think Dapper just about side dodged it. Smoke is just playing inside, but look at that flash, the perfect time of it still. It's a 2v2. Dapper, one stray shot. EU's managed to get it, still holding it down. Not enough. EU.
NRG to get under their belts. I mean, there goes EU, though. That's Dapper coming up with some work. He got the first pick of the map, actually, playing that chamber, which he wasn't doing at Champions, as a reminder, with the Headhunter. Finds another one on the pistol round.
Well, quick dash in. Som wants to try and take this fast, but he's vulnerable up still. Collects the one. Zom's trying to anchor it down. Not capable of finding the pick onto Som. And Som's still kind of trapped now, separated from the rest of his team. As all this was going on, a couple of picks went their way of Sentinels. You can see Dapper's still holding now, just about to start rotating as the plank comes down, and the call is going to be made to try and hold this one forwards. Android with that pick onto Shaz is going to set them up nicely as they just retake now sand control. Got a nice little crossfire set up.
Yeah, this is going to be difficult for them to get back through. Sick does not have any more stars. They take him out. It's only the 2 players left at Dish.
They hear the drop. Tens. He has to create magic here for him. Dapper's going to be covering right around the corner, but Som answers back straight away. They going his way. Tens! Oh my goodness. Dangerous swing around the corner. Just about tags the player. Cool wallbang there, but they've already made their way into tower. NRG. Full side control here. You still have to be aware that there could be a player hiding within these smokes. Som has to use dash, and now look at that, the aftershock. The molly, oh, just about mistimed, but still the damage is done. Ends there with the knives. Flame Storm kill, resetting them, and you're going to start to see the pace now increase. The Rolling Thunder comes in, and it's going to catch a bunch of the Sentinels players. Will there be any sort of capitalization off of it? Doesn't look likely. Tens still there, leading the charge for his team, and he knows that there's going to be a player up in tower here trying to play. Post plant holding down the corner, the quick right click.
If he spots another couple of players, he'll be able to tell the rest of his team to just commit onto B, and there's only Sick there.
Tries to make a bit of noise in the process as well, just to pull those players towards it still. Sick left to anchor now onto B. The stun is going to be connecting here up into tower. They could be in trouble. Takes the swing anyway, while Som takes his head clean off. Now straight away, the scaling is quick. Aftershock just put down, swing through. Yeah, the spike is now isolated at B main. Still, the kills be even for them, roughly speaking. Sentinels only 2 players remaining, and now they've gifted Som a rifle still. There's a little bit of hope here for Dapper. Spike gets picked up now as Android. Very low, still tries to plant down. You can see Dapper trying to take the shot. He's good in these clutches. We've seen it in the past. Let's see if he can pull it off. 1 player low takes him out. Android no longer present. He knows that Som has the knives as well, but only 50 health. A single knife will do it. The right click misses, but luckily Tex is there to salvage the operation.
Potentially going to happen over towards Dish as the Tour de Force watches that. Missed the shot, goes for the repeat as well. There's just chaos happening. Yeah, you can hear the shots rattling out.
Oh my goodness, everybody missing this one still. Zoms finds the one, and it was the most important pick at that. Viper's pick going to be taken down. Tex, a fast rotation, just takes the ropes all the way to skip across, but 5 players alive for Sentinels.
30
Shut
seconds
down
left.
this push attempt. Viper's pit just really not quite supported.
Yeah, one of the biggest problems here, assuming they're taking. There's a stun. They're expecting NRG to swing. At some point here, Sentinels are going to try and punish, and they do. Take down Hayes. That's the IGL, the Astra gone.
A beautiful response from him. Shaz just throws in a flash for good measure. Just pushing him away. In fact, he's found another one, and Soms with the crossfire. NRG unwilling to give up that space. Pay for it with their lives.
What?
Tex, what is that? A quick flick of the wrist. He finds one with a tour de force. Has to walk through his own slow, though, and that makes it obvious exactly where he was playing. Android, the sole player now for his team. Spike locked down here for them, and Shaz with 4 on the round.
The operator from Tens moves its way to Arcade.
Stun comes through, and the spacing. It's quite good from NRG. They take out Dapper before he could even teleport away. Sick. Holding it down for now. Oh, drops off the cross. You gotta be joking.
Deadly in rounds like this. Som
Oh,
has a
yeah, push
rifle.
Flash through.
So
Yep,
much
they've
pressure.
caught him. Tex finds one. Oh my goodness. Ten's just about to catch Som there. Zoms as well, just peeking through the spawn. Does get Tex, but now he's being swarmed. Has to hold this down. Are they going to think to check this angle now? Already running straight up onto the site, but the timing is not good for him. He peeks his head over just to see if he can collect a couple of kills, and it's given NRG the site. That plan is going to go down, and it's all on Tens with the off. He has created magic in the past. 6k in the bank. He can take liberties this round. He would try and attempt the clutch now, just creeping deep onto the site, but it's so hard for him. Or just the flash flicks away. Smoke wants to play inside of it, but now the stun. Oh, this is dangerous for him. Straight through Hall. Somehow just walks up to EU, takes his head clean off. That's the frenzy in play. But now he's got to contend with all of this post-plant utility. Starlight down, the molly as well, and he doesn't even know if there's a player hiding up top. To clear so many angles. It just feels impossible for him. The pull, even if he was sticking it, wouldn't be able to get it. The shot's gonna miss. Yeah, good patience being shown, but I can feel a bit of chaos about to erupt here. Tex takes out Shaz, and the swing from Android. Dom's found at the back of the site. Six gonna be cleaned up momentarily, and now just Dapper on his way to the site. It's gonna be the plant coming down now for NRG, and you can see Android taking up that horse position. This it's going to be very difficult for Dapper to try and dislodge.
Another 1v3. I mean, the Sentinels players have been in these positions so many times in this map. It's 11-8. They're going to let NRG get to match point unless Dapper can come up with absolute magic here. Again, dodging the flash. Same setup for NRG, and it's just too good.
35 seconds here, Som. Okay. Is he going to suspect this? The stun. Top of the Jenny. Right there. Tens finds it. Rifle in hand. Som gone. That's a major central point of the NRG attack. Going to be missing out for them. A quick flash through, and EU, well, ready to just scale so fast. That's a Rolling Thunder deep into the spawn, but Dapper straight up onto the point. Does collect a couple of the kills, but Android now going to be granted with enough for the ult. Will he be able to get this plant out? Rolling Thunder to the back, just narrowly avoids it.
It just missed!
Can he get this plant? Yes, it's not going to disrupt him. He gets it down. The Aftershock not even going to be helping in this as well. Tex playing inside the oldest, a 2v2. This could be the entire map of Soms. What a play from him. It's the 1v1. It's all down to this one. Tex versus Shaz. The stun just misses. He tries to find it, but Shaz clutches it up. What a play from him. 5 seconds remaining. Tex holding the tour de force. Gun's about 50 meters long, so I think they might be aware of this one. But now we see the pace turned up. And the crossfire is excellent. Doms locking this one down. What a flick from him. 3 kills for them. Tex on the side, though. The quick scope, I don't believe it.
Anytime now.
It's so hard for NRG to try and find something. The flash comes through. Tens, oh my goodness, caught unaware. Ended up jumping. NRG coming out on top here. It's a 3v2. Scaling quickly onto the site. A quick shot trading the damage between one another. Shaz and Som so low, but did he expect Som to be holding down canteen area? Okay, there's the Cosmic Divide. That's from their own team. It does temper Som's aggression just a tad. He's looking to hold down at the front of Jenny here. Plant now down, and this is where it's really all on the line. Shaz He's got no utility to work with here on this retake. This could be the map.
The Astro Wall just makes it so difficult to play against, but the time is ticking. If they wait for too long, Hayes is going to be playing with this pull on the defuse as well. He just wants to stay alive in this kind of situation. Do they expect Som's position? Yes, they do.
They take him out. That's the first obstacle removed, but still, it's a difficult one for Sentinels. The molly comes through. Now a stun to try and scale deep into tower to try and push these players off. But look at the wraparound, the rotation. They're not even on the spike. And now the pull comes through. It dissuades it. Surely it's not going to end like this, but it does. NRG taking it 13-10. Still went for it. Now you're going to see the fast approach. Drone to just try and lead the team in for NRG here, but Sentinels want to try and stop this before the spike even gets down. Dapper looking out of the cage, not going to be rewarded with much. Little flash there off to the side, but it will mean that NRG are able to get this plant down, the spike. Now they can start playing these post plants all deep up onto the side.
Their post plant positions are pretty great here. I mean, you've got Tens with the Sheriff, but
Smoke's
he's so far
fade.
away. And he had to break the trademark just now.
Zom's just backing off around. Yeah, and now you can see this flank attempt. Tens kill on the board. They know he's flanking up here now. Wasn't obvious in the slightest, but the quick response by NRG, pushing all the way into the backside. They punish Som, who was waiting on his lonesome. With Sick remaining. Cleaned up. Scanning right up C here. Dapper forced to pop over the cages. The utility used there, as you can see, the nade and the shock dash just in case he's playing inside of it. Ooh, okay. These trips are worrying. The flash over the top there from Sick, and now dog being used just to clear through into garage. So all this is happening. Tens is just peeking out ever so slightly. These pixel angles, and he does find the pick onto Tex. This starts to get dangerous for them. Still Som holds it down, but a good swing from Sick. What is that? EU with the spray down. 2 players lined up for them. Still 8 health. Not enough to survive as Tens is able to capitalize and get that one straight away. In fact, yep, I think Tex dying in mid honestly sold them on that being a bit of an A hit. Now they've gained C. The plant's down. Cam here. Yeah. And we can see Tens starting to once again take the lead for his team playing inside the smoke. You have to be cautious of this. It's going to be the 1-for-1. The trade eventually there. Still, it's a 2v2 in this scenario. Good stun off into the corner. Som just about dodges in and he taps the spike. Have the information though. Now they're knowledgeable about it. Som's what a pick for him. Som's being taken out. It's great and they're just sticking the defuse. Not enough for them. I mean, with the KO ult popped, don't have to worry about any of this Cypher utility. Take immediate side control. Android has got to be careful with this one. They hear that. Yeah, you can see them aware of this. Flash comes through. TP though, the swing from Som gets the one, and luckily Tech's holding it down. Nobody else going to be pushing through that one. Cosmic Divide now. A little bit harder for Sentinels to try and push this one, especially with Sick down. They don't have the flashes to try and work their way through this wall. No bullets going to be making their way through, but luckily they've got the smoke. So now Tens walking out into the back of the side, trying to play the moves being made here. Swing timing. Not enough. NRG, he's calling in the corner.
I mean, there is no chance he's going to look towards sight.
It's for short. That's for them just pushing through. Yeah, he's unaware.
Major mistake from the Sentinel. And in fact, that does give Android his tour de force a free sight.
Not over just yet, though.
They don't even get the plant in the right position. 15 seconds left. Does Sick go for a fast retake?
12 seconds remaining. Plan has to go down here. They will find it, but Sick ends up going down. A tour de force. Hayes, he's worked his way in. He's found the headshot. A lot of now. Gonna see if Tens can try and make some magic happen. He dashes quickly onto the site. Is there going to be anyone to help him? Right now, Shaz is caught up. Has to try and deal with Hayes and does so quickly. Now Tens can get the support of his teammate. The IGL just trying to help him out, but EU holds it. He knows there's a pre-fire. Quick little jiggle, he knows. Now it's not even on the spike. Shaz, how is he going to win this? Sticks it down to the halfway mark. What a play.
Towards that C-long area. But
Tens
Sentinel's
doesn't have the
money
blade
is so
storm.
bad.
The knife catches him. You know he's off in the side. What a play from NRG. Tex is going to go down shortly afterwards, but that trip. Oh, whoa. My goodness. That is getting a bit precarious. Shaz has to offload off those shock darts, but I know exactly where he's playing in EU, the Hunter's Fury. Oh, that's magic right there. 2 players, they know that they're low enough. Still Dom just swings out. Someone needs to deal with them. Eventually they do, but... Oh, wow. Okay, well, Tens. Yeah,
barely does anything to Hazed.
They KO was so fast here, and he's already deep onto the side. Tens, he's got to try and lock this down. Just a quick little tag off to the side. He gets the damage in, and he collects the kill onto Som. Just about escaping of his life. The movement is clean from him still. 4v4 now. Sentinels now in a position to try and retake this one. You can see the drone being utilized and the Cosmic Divide to split them up. Pull and the shock dart. Shaz knows that they're vulnerable.
Oh, the vulnerable.
The site, that damage is nasty. Android so low, but still somehow collects the kill. He knew that he was going to be holding that one down, and Tens just has to hold it down at the angle. Full confidence and be able to hold this one for them, and Sentinels.
They really have. That Astral Wall is just gorgeous from Hazed. And again, the IGLing from Hazed is so good. Everyone is playing to the tune of Hazed here. Sentinels once more forced off and forced to use their drones so early just to clear the AB connector. They realize that there's nobody pushed up here for NRG. They're just going to be playing standard post-plant scenarios, and we get down into a 4v4. Zoms does not have any stars to be able to work with, and that's been a key for them on these retakes in the past.
Is kind of isolated in hell, I suppose. Android, okay, spotted out. He is close there. TP in place, so he can try and get to safety. This is the Hunter's Fury, though. Straight into the back. Suppressing them, taking away a lot of the abilities they were hoping to try and take them into this round. Still, can't quite take away the weaponry. Zoms, he answers with 2, but now the time is running so low. Android, straight from the long angle. Not enough time to work with, and I mean, despite coming up with the kills, not enough for the round. That's going to be
something masterful to get them out of this.
Drama in that line, Josh. You're playwright? Part-time, maybe?
I just enjoy trolling you.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, the round has begun. The pistol round is going fast. Sentinels immediately straight into B. They're going to be trying to get this plant off with Tens. He can try and dash to safety. He is going to get it down, but look at the damage. The crossfire is already being set up. NRG, quick to swarm. They're fully aware of this strategy. Employed it once or twice themselves. The pull off to the side, but it seems to be Sentinels the ones who are being picked apart, pulled apart at the seams. The shots rattled off. Android swinging out from it, not able to find his mark with the headhunter, and it is the Sentinels players holding it down still. 2v1. Shaz has got to do unbelievable work. He's narrowed it down. It's a 1v1. The shock dart right over the top. What is that? The Red Bull clutch from Shaz. Well, he seems like it. Oh, bit of timing could be caught here by Android, but tagged up, has to teleport away to safety. Tens dash into the smoke just to try and break any potential crossfire placement being going their way. That is the power of the KO flashes, ladies and gentlemen. A quick little peek. Hayes is able to collect that one, and still the spam comes through, and they've already worked their way into the back of the site.
That with the dog, they have another opportunity to engage, but it's going to be low, and there's 3 players here. Time is their biggest enemy.
Good coverage. Sick eventually holds that one down, and a quick dash over the side. That's Tens. Able to scale. Deep, playing in hell now. Has got a gun on top of that. Looking very dangerous for Sentinels for about a moment. Just tries to hold that one down. Him falling, his Seekers end up getting popped off, and they want to try and push through and take care of Hayes. That is a heads-up play, if I've ever seen one. Very aware. They don't want to try and allow them to try and regroup and take that one, even with the 2 players remaining. Really just don't know when one of their players is going to explode out. That is a drone. It does get the tag on for Storm. He tries to go for the right click from that range. Absurd. He's going to be finished, surely. Shock dart doesn't collide. Somehow he's going to be trying to get out of this one. The damage, though, Tens instantly pushing through Garage, and he's able to shut that one down before it gets messy for them. Surprised he didn't get that kill, but good movement in the end. Saves it.
Texas creeped his way into backside. Could be a difference maker. No, I don't think so. Shaz thought he got onto the line in time.
Okay, eventually shut down, but look at this NRG not wasting time.
Going for the drone?
The tag. I can't believe he uses the drone when he knows that there's a player deep on site, but somehow it works out. He cancels it in time. Plant is down. Tens with 20 health in a 1v2, and now committing towards it. We don't know where he was. What a swing. Clear through Garage now just to make sure nobody's holding these corners. Still, it's going to be the drone destroyed. The pull, and straight into the Hunter's Fury. Still Tens. Oh, we will not be denied. The counter Hunter's Fury now. It's going to be EU seeing if he can try and make something happen off the back of it, but I don't know if he caught onto any targets at all.
Fabulous entering, though, by Tens, isn't it? I mean, they managed to get the tag with the drone, and he's just in instantly, looking for those targets, hunting them down, and Android's under so much pressure from this overall. Now you find yourself in a 5v3 if you're a Sentinels player, and it's all looking good from here. This might be them able to tie up the map.
Swap one out one of the Spectres for it as well. Some retaking with the op is going to require something special. He's going to need somebody, I think, to try and play into them here. I mean, Som's... Good spot, Soms. I can't believe he's still holding down this angle, but he's got the dash available to him, and he's collected a pick. Poldo locks him into position, and he is vulnerable. But what are you doing? Swinging that confidence. But ultimately, Sick is just going to be handed two of the picks.
And the full A site. Hayes is on the flank. There's still a trip there that Dapper controls. This knife would be huge. It does catch Dapper, and it's going to allow Hayes to go for this flank if he is proactive about it. Yep, manages to sneak through, but I'm not sure it's going to be enough. Sick, you rarely see him with an operator, but he's already found that pick.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, he has to find a ridiculous timing here. And Sick, okay.
Elimination matches. I mean, this isn't an elimination map. It's a group stage. Sentinels still have another 5 weeks, or I guess another 4 weeks of this afterwards.
Contacting.
Sick is pushing really deep there.
And that flash was too deep. Yep, it was. Som didn't even get caught by it. In fact, Sick
What's
holding on to his utility.
There's simply no need. You guys have already got the A site, and you're trying to over-push into an eco round. Not a fan of that play.
Drone being used. Might put across that. Sentinel trying to offset this now.
Dapper's stuck.
They dash through, and yet Dapper stuck in his own pull. The kills. It's going away of NRG. Som's already dashed straight up onto the side, and now he's got the knives. Know exactly where Soms might be playing here. To the side as the counter Cosmic Divide, and not enough for them. A very rapid approach though. You can see the drone was used by Sentinel straight up to C, and now we're seeing the sneakers. They want to try and barrel right through Garage. Gonna find 2 kills off the back of this one here. Still Android takes an aggressive peek straight out of the smoke, jumping through. Still Sentinels largely in control of this one now. It's all up to Som, an operator in hand. He's not going to be even attempting it. Drone being used. Sentinels just contacting into A long. Seeing if they can find any players and clear them out. Smokes are now start to get popped. Drone's going to get taken out. Was a tag there onto Som, and he's happy to just bunny hop all up and around the staircase. And Dapper's worked himself up into an advanced position. The spam. If you ping it, he seemed to be aware that he could be hiding in this smoke.
He's in heaven. I mean, he just went for the plant. He goes for a single shock dart to deny the plant, but nothing too much else. I think Som's just got tagged by a knife, so this might be NRG's opportunity to go for a fast retake.
Pull the dart, the nade. It's a bit disjointed, but
look, that's so good.
That's being done. Vulnerable Duff. Able to find so much damage off the back of it. Sentinels desperate to hold this one down with the rifles in hand, but the smokes are getting in their way. Desperately now, Shazam pushes forwards. He knows he's being flanked, but it's too much to ask for, even for him. Try and take them out. The spacing was immaculate from NRG there as they swung into him, holding that short angle. And we did a fuse, and again, it's 11-11. Now the dog's being played. Yeah, this is the combo of the util. Okay, that's going to be the Hunter's Fury to push them through. The dog doesn't quite stretch into the back of that site, but the Hunter's Fury, that finds its mark, and Tom's happy to scale off the back of this one. Knew that Android was playing into that deep corner. NRG going to be chucking some of their own out just to try and push them back. The drone being used. Are they going to be able to get a tag, maybe play out with this? What a shot by Som. Tags up, and the damage. Som's brought down to just half HP and eventually removed. It'll be the 3v3. You see now Som holding it down. A flash comes down, but Dapper unable to just find that angle off to the side. Still Shaz. Oh my word.
Which hasn't been the case every time.
Someone needs to break this drone right now. The timing, he swings right around the corner. Som is in danger. Hunter's Fury to support him, and that is great. The play is made, but an instant response again. It's Dapper and Sick. They work their way up short, and they catch the player. That was EU just ulting away out in the open, not anticipating the pace that was being taken to them. You have to see something crazy come out. Oh, what is that? A flick of the wrist. Tens finds 2 with a Blade Storm, and now it's a 1v4. Hazed. He does catch the one. Refires as Sick tries to find him there with that flash, but can he even clutch this up to bring it to overtime? Almost an impossible ask.
It's just so difficult. He doesn't even know whether the AB connector is free. He does have 4 stars to be able to work with. Som's playing the graffiti. The setup is so good here.
He's going to meticulously clear it. Pressure. How does he take out these players? He has the stun. Pen's just jump peeking with the knives. No, he can collect it. He knows it's a player graffiti, but a crossfire. That's immaculate. Sentinel take it. That's a 13-11.
Without the Sky available, not only do you not have the flashes, but you don't have more of that extremity control. So you kind of need both of these duelists to be playing off each other perfectly. The flash, though, coming out with some value there from Texas. Tens has to drop into back sight.
And he's in trouble a little bit here. Soms His task of trying to hold it down now until last attempts. Somehow, what is that? 3 kills for him. He knows there's a 4th and they can hear the footsteps. Maybe just looking for the ace here on the pistol. Sheriff in hand still. Hayes will shut it down. He's just one man now against the world. 33 health to his name. He's going to grab the orb, and we're only a minute left into this round. He's just going to quickly rotate around. Not able to get that kill. Shaz hunts him down. He needs to find value. He's got his molly primed just in case they're contacting in, but they're on the site. They hear the molly popped off. They know he's playing inside of this now as well. Android.
10 seconds
Holding the cross. He's not going to anticipate that, though. Sick. Good positioning for them, and still, with the plant going down, it's not ideal for Sentinels. A quick swing from Som. He tries to create some magic out of nowhere. Maybe get a bit more of a player advantage for them. Sentinels, now with 5 of them. That dart is fantastic. It lights up Tex. With the Guardian, the higher pen, Tens is working his magic all over the back of that site. Straight through the walls, chewing through them. They have to take them out, but the defuse, oh, it's being stuck. Tom's full confidence in his team now to know that they've cleared them out of all the different situations that they could be holding in. Contacting up here, but the wall is used in response now. That's Dapper just making sure that they can't quite peek through, but the drone and the dog being used at the same time. That's going to signal it. Definitely going to be the B here coming through, and a lot on Tens. Nice blocked off blades. Oh, what is that? 2 picks for him. Spends the rest of them, but with the op in hand, a quick swing. The confidence from Tens is elite. Comp works. All the support is being essentially put into Som, and they have contacted in. That drone puts him in a deep position. Eek now popped off, though, and they are aware that he could be close. Okay, trying to play up the back of it. That's a right-click missed. Feels like Som is really just getting none of those, but a classic right-click, that'll do a bit of damage. Let's try and find this gun now, pinging around the corner, trying to find it. Has picked it up in the end, but Sentinels, the crossfire is down and out. Sends from the heaven situation.
Still a 2v2.
Yeah, but now it has got scary. A must-win round for NRG. They have to close this out. Snatch off to the side. They're just trying to dislodge this one, but look at this now. Android works its way in and out. Such ratty positions being played, and Dapper left in a 1v2. What can he do? Makes the plans. Quick little swing there from EU, and finally a round on the board for NRG. Make grab the orb.
And Android's going to ult out here from showers.
Yep, the dog, that going to make it incredibly obvious now that this hit's coming through, and the Viper's pit through showers. One narrow choke point to play around, and here we see the showstopper. Slams its way, I believe, into triple. 6 doesn't get any value out of it, but the spam is there. 12 seconds remaining. This plan, it needs to go down right here, right now. The trades that, at least for a couple of the players, but with the Viper's pit down, 4 seconds remaining. The spike does go onto the ground.
It's used quite early, though, so now NRG, if they do cut they don't. They go for the peak, and Som pays the price for it. There's Hayes. What a swing.
Okay. Instilling a bit of that old man energy there. Still Doms.
Six just run through the teleporter. They're going for the showers play from behind.
Wrapping all the way around here. They've got to clean up these players. Android with the rifle. That's 3. Sick. He knows he's there. He heard, obviously, the boombot coming through to teleport as well. It's the 1v1. Android solo, not able to clutch it up.
Showers control, playing really centrally in the middle of the map, down short, down hookah. And this play, I just don't see it working. Zom's just been holding down lamps rock solidly. This time the drone does get a lot of space, so Zoms and Android are going to fight. Android takes one, but is traded immediately by Shaz as they hold that area. And Tens just can't miss with his operator, man.
Yeah, he's on fire right now. Firing on all cylinders. Cosmic Divide to split up the site. Now, do you want to try and get this plant? Concerned, though, of a potential push. In fact, using this as an opportunity to wrap all the way around. But they didn't hear. They know the Dapper's going to be here. The flash actually gets information. You're going to hear that. They know that somebody's playing on site, but they don't check the corner. And it's a quick little 2-piece. I'm not sure. Well, now we see the Seekers being popped. NRG, do they want to go fast after this? It's a Hunter's Fury as well, but, well, caught it. Just one tag onto Tens. Luckily, he's got the updraft to try and make, or at least dodge a lot of those shots happening. Still, NRG are fast. Straight through showers. They knew it was empty from the previous utility dump, and with the spikes down, this is the best opportunity they've had in a long time to try and at least get around on the board. They need it. They know they need it. Tens! Oh my god, Tex is in so much trouble. In fact, trouble doesn't even describe it adequately. Ends up falling. They hear the satchels being played here. Dapper. Quick swing around the corner. Doubled up here in lamps. And that's going to be the double swing, but the timing of Sick, it's a bit mistimed. Still, he gets 2. What is that?
Another nade.
Yep, pushes him off. He got that one back pretty quickly. Pushing all the way down short. He knows the play is there. Will it be the ace for him? Showstopper in hand, right round the corner. And he finds his mark. Beautiful work. As the knives pop, the blade storm, and he's hugging this left corner. Are they going to be aware of this? Swinging round. That's TenZ locking it. A dash quick into the sight, and Som finally is going to get the counterpart. The other Jet on the other side, but they have not dealt with Douglas. Locking it down in Hookah. They're all falling down in a final round. Oh yeah, damage being done to EU. Has to just pull his way around. Here's the pull, and now they're in danger. Sentinels immediately just bursting straight through. Dart there, just tag onto the one. This is nice. The crossfires find themselves here, and I think
it's still a 3v3 on site though, and Hazed is in a very advanced position. Looking around the back there. The drone is coming out to help them retake lamps, and it's a fake plant. Trying to bait the swing.
Shock dart play there. Dapper falling down low. Bring around the corner. He's going to go down here. Now TenZ does have the Vandal, but he's locked around lamps. They know he's in this kind of position playing off of Shaz. Both of these guys together, they can put in good work, honestly, playing off of their utility, but with Som locking down the back of lamps. Oh yeah, I mean, that's just going to be an easy kill for them. And towards the Hookah side, drone to clear over these smokes, but now it comes out. The Showstopper, double satchel finds the one, still shut down by Hazed. That is EU popping off as well with that Hunter's Fury. Last shot being held down, and that is damage onto two of them. Crispy ultimate. Two players. Hookah now in a bit of trouble. Somehow Dapper gets away with that one here. Som wants to post himself up. That smoke going to be used. Viper's Pit used deep in Hookah. They need to regain this spike. That's why. On the ground, they're just spamming for now, and Som is playing so deep in this.
Dapper doesn't have any mollies to check normal positions. A molly underneath Hookah here would be fantastic. Maybe Zoms can swing around and try and spam into this. If Som stays alive, it's devastating for Sentinels.
One enemy remaining.
And the close-up op inside the Viper's Pit. Okay, why not?
And NRG, they get the leg up. This is where the snowball really starts to happen.
Thank you. It's a little thing about Som, but he's one of the few players I see who is really consistent at aiming at those jump peaks and finding the value. Even against the eco here, obviously. Ooh, drop down. Okay, sick. Little pivot there of his head, but Andrew's there. Swings out from triple, finds the trade.
At any point here, if they go for the pivot through the teleporter, Hazed is going to eat them alive. TenZ has to find a pick.
He's worked his way into back sight. Plan's starting to go down here. Cosmic Divide. Splitting up the site. That's going to be pushing him off. You see that dart? Doesn't feel like he can stick this one. Oh my goodness, the pull. Som's just about getting it off, but they don't know that TenZ has worked his way there. One smoke available to him. Pushes forward the quick scope. You've got to be kidding me. Seekers now. They don't want to let TenZ get out of hand here. On top of the box. Gets rid of one of them, but the Blade Storm's online. Hazed works his way around the back, and now it is all down to TenZ. Still has the knives. Quick little jiggle peek. No more bullets left. Has to reload that one in the op. And this, I mean, if he does this, it's an absurd statement. Quick little peek over. One life, not quite missing, not quite finding the target he's looking for. The jump peaks. He's going to get shut down. Not able to create that magic, Josh, that you were referring to.
I believed. I actually believed
as well, mate. It's no picks going their way. Now the Viper's Pit into lamps. Good luck taking that one away from him. Need something special cooked up here. Som holding it down into the back of the side. That's good from Sick. The swing timing. Som will fall. He wants 6 health. The spike is planted.
Zoms is making his way inside this Viper's Pit, looking to be a rat. He's got players all around him.
If he gets one. Oh, what a flick! That is ridiculous. Viper's Pit starts to fall now. He's worked his way back into lamps. This looks like Sentinels just scraping away this round. Just barely squeaking through it. Quick flash through as Tex tries to create a bit of individuality. Play just on his lonesome. But, yeah. Drone being used. It clears him back. They explode out to it. Som tries to peek around the corner. Takes a quick shot, but he does not find his mark. Blade Storm pop now. So much on this round for them. And this time the right click. Well, that connects. Dapper's going to go down for them. Sentinels still demand disadvantage. Might not be put off from the fact that's going to be the Cosmic Divide to push through. Som with the no scope. TenZ up top. Tries to drop down. Met with a nasty surprise. The dog to clear through. And now a bit of pace. Som wants to try and at least hold this control, and the reactions from him. A third kill now. Soms can't even get the plant down here. Quick little updraft up top. Time to the swing from the rest of the team, and they know the last player's there in Lamps.
Rotex looks like he wants to rotate. I don't know why they'd be going towards B here.
Oh my.
All right.
Okay. War timing there, going down just in time for Tens to be caught unaware. Feels like the hand of God is just playing for NRG right now. I mean, they're finding these opportunities. It's crazy that they're getting these picks. Still, Sentinels, the kind of team you can underestimate even when they're 2 players down, starting to push forwards onto the side, and the plant now coming down. The molly and shock dart not connecting onto default. I think that was the intended location for it. In fact, a bit disjointed again in that approach.
Sick is looking to try and make a play in the 3v5.
Well,
this is when it makes sense. This is when it makes sense to go for an aggressive play like this. We saw it not work on Haven. Unfortunately, it doesn't work again. But at least the idea made sense. Now it's all down to Zoms in a 1v3.
1v3, catches the jump peak, tries to catch the timing on him, but... Okay, Hayes, get tagged up, catches it. Tex swinging off the back of this. Hayes goes down. Sick, needs to be dealt with the timing, Sentinels. Oh, that's the mistake they were looking for. They're on the side. They've got the 2-player advantage and guns going no way. EU spamming straight through. That smoke he does. Next one straight bullet there just onto Sick. They're taking a lot of damage off the back of this one, and you've given them side control, Josh. This could be where it ends.
EU's got the drone, pushing some forwards into elbow. They don't have a flash to be able to get back in here, and the post-plant positions are lovely. The ult is getting used.
And it catches onto the fuse, then the pull right around the corner. Android's able to get 2. Shaz, though, quickly there, finds another one. The headshots going his way. EU, 38 health. He doesn't know where the other player is. He's desperate for it. It's not to be. And just as we spoke it into existence, it's a thrifty round that carries them forward. Sentinels take the series.
Straight up against Sentinels here in the second week, because Sentinels has led towards comfortability where NRG is asking their players to be uncomfortable.
NRG trying to find a couple of other openers, and they are. I mean, the defenses of Sentinels have essentially crumbled here on the site, and Def may be trying to make a swing back at things. But it's just not going to matter. If they want to end C, the one exception being Crashing, who's way far up on A by himself. And he did just get hit by that flash. Do they draw rotates over? Yeah, take a look at Def. He's creeping back towards A. Now they know that the hit's on C, and it may be okay because Sentinels are holding them back anyway.
And they didn't even get in 20 seconds yet. They're going to pivot to B. They're definitely making an attempt at this. It's Def to respond. 12 seconds.
Victor weak. Art is close by, and he's the first to fall, yeah. Very well played by Sentinels.
Incredibly clean. Breaks even out of tree.
You're absolutely right. Are they going to be able to handle the chaos? Sam dancing around the smoke is concealing so much, and Tens dropped right into his lap. NRG able to get 2.
30 seconds
You still have Def close by. Playing and drop. Position now revealed. They've got them trapped. They've got them trapped to the side, and NRG may be perfectly okay with that.
Spammable with 15 seconds.
You just have no idea that that's where the plan is. Now he knows. Saucy's still patient.
Portuguese mode activated.
It's just them 2 in this 2v5. That would be outrageous. And now Saucy's left by himself. He's got a fan. You got Victor on the site, but where do you go from here?
TP on the plant here from Sam.
He's got to scale up. He's got to take some of his space away. It's exactly what Victor's doing. The spike planted, Def waiting on the other side, and Saucy close by. They have no idea where Victor was.
Good movement.
Managing to stay alive for now. Ultimately falling. Tens still has that op, and he's finally showed up into the scene. Sam not able to hit the transfer. Tens does hit the shot, but Finesse just waits patiently as Tens.
They lost key pieces of initiation utility. They pulled all the rotates off, and now they've got a pit down.
Oh, Finesse once again. He's going to get another kill where he's just able to drop a couple of bullets into the back of someone's head. His positioning has been excellent.
And that's the cue as well for Victor to take the space A main so he can get away from this spike here.
And even if they do, you still have Victor who's on the flank. You've got Finesse who's creeping around the corner as well.
Nobody tapped. Nobody tapped.
Back up. Zekin's back down.
There's no time anymore.
No.
That's confusing there from Sentinels, I have to say. Not a single person even going for the tap. I'm wondering if there's mollies going off that I just didn't see. Hey, for so long at this point.
Could be that. It could be role changes. Who knows? Whatever it is, it's working. Much more than we saw last time.
And it's different looks too. Salmas joined up with Victor here. He's going to easily receive 10s, although he's got knives.
Oh, I thought he was going to land the second. Had that been a sheriff, maybe. But no. 2v2 here. Seeker's dropped. Second still has the op. There's just not a lot of time here.
No more mollies.
The molly's there. Crashy's having to hold it back, and he cannot. Nanos, you've got the alarm bots forcing a reposition. Tens with the op. He got by, but does he aware? Does he know? The swing timing is just too good as Victor gets a second. 3v3 on for the side here. Finesse dancing around the door. Saucy waiting to see if anyone dare challenge.
Hello?
Oh gosh. That was so close. I mean, can Sentinels get in here? It's another late round situation that's now a 2v2.
Finesse let Saucy in way too deep there. You got to kill, and Victor's trying to play the time. Cove's going up. They have nobody to spam this right now.
This is going to be close. They're going to be able to steal this. They got it to half. They're just going to spam their way through. Huge out from Finesse. Can he get the 1v1? Def on the tap, on the hold, but Finesse with the switch. Rotate, they already have 4 members here. Paranoia's gonna hit a couple, and you see Victor dashing forward anyway. Ten's cleaning him up. How much can Second find? There's the second. The pistols are so good from Sentinels, and now you have rifles that have arrived. Artis in this 1v3, turning 1v2. 8 seconds on the clock. You've got the turret. You still have Pankata and Saucy you're gonna have to deal with. And he cannot.
Want to hit the seaside a lot faster. Let's see if they can get this lockdown down, force Saucy off. I've been looking for opportunities to use that. Hold on, Clash. 10s.
By himself. Huge out from Artis. And now they know that Tens is on the other side with the op. The jump peek is too good, but Crashes is better. Paranoia out, and Zekin's gonna fall to it.
30 seconds
Mainly
left.
looking at Pankata's ult. As soon as there's enough of a Q, there it is. And they're gonna rotate B. And Tens is here with the shorty. He's gonna push into it! But Victor wins it out with a shorty of his own. They don't really have time to pivot anywhere else. They're gonna have to commit to B. And you see them both Vipers passing right by one another. Crashy's patiently waiting and rewarded for it. That Finesse once again. Oh, he may have gotten a bit too far. No.
I've got your trail.
Beautiful round again from NRG. The war of the brains is, I mean, especially when you look at that kill from Crashies on the Saucy coming out of that pit. He set that up. They set that up for so long.
And they're gonna have full site control.
While we have something like 11 plants in that first half. Sentinel starting off in the exact same way. These Harbor Viper comps, so good. Saucy up close though.
Even flashed. Yeah, it was just too close. He was able to spot him, able to see him. Now Def spraying with the frenzy.
Finesse is on
getting
the
one
spike.
back.
I don't even think they know. I think they were paranoid the entire time. Oh my goodness.
They were able to stop him though. That's huge. I thought he was gonna steal it.
Good molly there for Crashies to keep the push back. Tens definitely wanted to go for it. They're still gonna go for it.
Flash forward, Crashy's dancing around the cloud burst, and Tens was blind. They may have gone up just a bit too far. Now starting to back up and fight for control of the site. You see them white-knuckling their way to try to keep them back. But the energy flood trying to funnel through. Victor getting one back. 3v3 here for the rest of the site. Artis spraying through as Victor's gotten the third.
Enemy remaining.
Fourth.
1 HP.
They want it.
Huge round.
Oh,
Oh, it just went down.
he's gonna slip the net.
Pankata's up in waterfall. He doesn't even realize.
He's gonna slip the net, and the flash doesn't tag anything either.
Get out of my
Saucy keeping one back, expecting the other. That's 3 on the round for him, but can Crashies play hero? No, he cannot. The timing's just not great. Pankata getting 2 massive kills at the end. The Sentinels get to 6.
spy planted.
They get the spike down, and yeah, they're gonna tuck right on back. And if that's not enough, you also have Saucy who's playing off further back.
They're swinging back in the side.
And they hit the door to pretend that they're gonna be pulling off, but they want to take the fight to NRG. And it's gone 2 for 2, the dash, and now Second swinging around, and Second able to get 2, the third on the round for him. Finesse just on the other side. A 4K for the young star on Sentinels.
Great.
This has the potential to be chaotic. Look at how far up NRG are on C. Sentinels once again wanting to fight with the paranoia. Oh my gosh, it's a disaster. It's a disaster.
Spike
That is
down, attacker
so
spawn.
cool from Victor and Psalm. The paranoia deafens them. And Victor goes. Battle of the Brains continue.
Yeah, that's a telestrator play right there.
That is.
Yeah.
That one was a lot of fun. They're going to continue 15 seconds. They got all the guns already, so happy to chase down Saucy.
Perhaps get another rifle. Artist. They've got them trapped. Yeah, the pit's there, and they're also controlling panel. There was a flash. Victor not landing the shot with the op.
Surviving every time, though. Keel's coming back up. Saucy.
Oh, he's getting so far up. And he walks right into the shorty barrel.
The game sense from Victor is insane right now with those shorties.
Only a couple of members left for Sentinels. On A, and it feels like they're spread a little thin. What's the cue for NRG to go? Where do they pounce? Zekin already falls. Death able to take one with him, but that's all it is. And it would be an outrageous play out from Pankala for him to pull that off, but he cannot. You've got Zekin who's waiting to receive. And the timing on that is just so much fun. Is he going to swing out? Is it going to be Victor who's coming through? But Victor slow walking his way into Zekin's crosshair.
Gets out of there as well. A secondary attempt going to come through from Crashes, but the rest of NRG.
Zekin's ready for it, man. Look at him. He's pushing forward.
At this point, he's hunting.
Yeah.
It looked like NRG 3 rounds for sure of buffer economically for the NRG side, even losing this one and getting the reset. To stay on this fake. He cannot bite on the B fake right now.
He's patient. And they're creeping right by him. The alarm bot gives the positioning away. Artist walks into his death, but Psalm's trying to hold the line.
I got the spike.
Tense comes in untrashed to trade that. I'm not even sure that Pankata was going to be in the position to do so himself.
Zekin once again to receive, and he does. But I don't know that he's expecting the second.
Yeah, he is.
Victor should give it away, though. Confirming his suspicions, the flash to swing around, and Crashes was a dead man walking.
The spike, so plenty of time to hunt. 15 total, maybe. And 1 second, even if he dies here, you have Tens who has the opportunity of chasing this down.
He knows. Third tap of the door, if I'm not mistaken. It's just Tens. Fourth now.
Oh, no! Whoa! No!
Oh, gosh.
Still gets the kill. It's not the end of the world, but definitely a little bit of an issue there from Psalm.
Spike planted.
3 gonna funnel in from the defender's side, and Tens was far up. Artist takes care of him. Numbers NRG here, but Spike ticking away, and it has for a little while now. They're gonna have to move forward with some pace. Dev not able to get the second. It's all on Pankala. Finesse on the tap. He's gonna get it to half. No, but that Molly's gonna help. It's gonna buy some time. The spam out. He's gotta land these shots on Crashes now, and he cannot. The defuse is gonna come through, and Sentinels gave a run at it. But NRG close out Lotus 13 to 10.
Defenders words of our sober.
Yeah, instantly has to turn around.
So which is the call for Sentinels? Are they going to push forward, or are they going to fall back and try to receive the flank?
Oh, they want to go forward. The drone pushes his way up. Tessie, Tense, and Saucy close by. Finesse not able to get anything, but Artist can. And you see this fight happening across the middle of the map as well. It goes in favor of Artist. Now NRG have full control.
And that's not a frenzy for Tens. That is a Artist to getting that first kill.
Got the wall up in a cheeky little spot. Oh, and Saucy was ready for it. He was waiting.
That one was one he was relying on over and over and over, so not surprised to see the Sentinels players easily handling that.
Victor spotting 3 there. Wasn't able to easily handle that. Had so many targets there.
Everybody hiding from the dart, but it gives Croshy space to walk up right now. Trying to make a play.
One spotted, and there's a member just up top. No peek.
I don't think Zekin saw him. Otherwise, Crashes would be out of here.
He's patient. Where's the swing from? Crash is just so aware. The game sense is insane. Not able to deliver on the third.
How does he make that work?
He's just good, man.
And they're low. Look, Sasi Pencada. Portuguese mode activated in the 2v2, but they're low.
Yeah, how does that account for poor health? It doesn't. It cannot.
Spike down A.
10 seconds, spike gone. Oh! Scrappy on that one.
Yeah, it was.
I can't believe you're right. No util to try to deny that over and over is going to cause problems later on.
That was insane. Finesse getting tagged through. They use the Reckoning and they scale up with it. What do NRG have for response? No, Crashies has this Hunter's Fury, and there it is.
This might be the first plant.
Yeah. Def took some damage off of it, but the job is done. He did what he was looking to do. Now the fight for the site ensues. 10's the first to fall. Crashies using utility to get some info and push them back. Look at how NRG just flawed onto the site like a death ball that's pushing back the attacking side. You still have so much utility you're gonna have to deal with from Sentinels. You still have another Molly out from Sasi, who's now dead. Second spotted, dropped. Hey, this is getting ugly very quickly for Sentinels faithful.
I mean, Fury from Zekin.
Oh, there's still so much time.
So he's getting value by the time. Look how he just bought 3 players to rotate into him.
Not a single sound. They're so quiet. That's gonna erupt, and Crashies once again ready for it. Bill's going back and forth. The spike still not making its way past 410.
They can't give up on this though.
No, I mean,
20
you don't really
seconds.
have time to pivot.
This is full fuel right now from some. The 10 seconds isn't even going to be enough. They're staying on sites.
Spam, 13 seconds left.
Spike's down.
I don't know that they're gonna be able to do this. Play on the outside of it now. Saucy getting the spike down to 2v2, but Pencada's weak. Again, Brazilian buff activated, and they've gotten that far. Sam left in this 1v2. He gets one.
Toxin screen down.
Can he do it? So patient. Letting it swing into him, and it does. But maybe Tense can find something with the blades
alone
again. You
here.
see this 2-man creep down from NRG in towards Tube, and they know he's there. Ten's not able to find anything.
And Artis is the one who's traded, so that's actually at least good for Zek in there. That he's able to target down the stage who had the res. Pencada finding a kill too. It's good to see Pencada get active. In the series against 100 Thieves, he was 0-8 in first kills, first deaths. Now that wasn't one of those. But he is looking for those kills while his team finds space elsewhere. Finally an advantage here for Sentinels.
And a key one too. It's not just the numbers, but think about how good Crashies has been at anchoring sites in these last couple of rounds. Not a factor here.
I'm wondering if they get the right read right now. It's the kitchen pressure that actually ultimately, that duel in mid, ends up giving them. How does Victor find it?
I don't know, man. They were in trouble. It was a 4v2 essentially as they were starting to surround him.
Do they know there's more? Sam puts down the pit as well. They can now tuck inside.
Saucy with the spam, Def from up top. He is in such a good spot. He can make such a big play here. I don't know that he's expecting the second. Now his position given away.
Not the pit player though.
30 seconds left.
He's staring right at him. How have they continue to pass by one another?
Eventually they're gonna find the spam here. Oh!
There it is.
He can give this up now. His teammates here. Look, Finesse is on the flank. He's all the way up on the flank. That turret's
One
nearsighted.
enemy
13
remaining.
seconds left. What can you do?
10 seconds left.
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Is this the best?
What a stomp.
A brutal scoreline for Tens, who we all thought was return of the king last week.
Yeah. On the jet too. On Icebox. I mean, so historic on this map.
If he can't get going now, I'm questioning the role changes entirely.
Still a shot here. First Sentinels, even though they find themselves down. Actually, I don't know. This is going to be really difficult to deal with. You have the lockdown. You have the Hunter's Fury. Well, you have the Hunter's Fury. Zekin's using his.
Should be broken, yeah.
It is, yeah. And they're just going to try to spam the Cove, and they do.
Where's the
Stop the plant for now.
Where's the defense on that? KO nade comes in on top of it too. Pencada does retrieve it just in time.
Last player standing.
Saw him clean for the first. Victor left in this 1v2. Another clutch situation. Can he pull it off? Can he continue to pile it on? He's got time here. He can play this quietly. He can play it carefully. They hear him. The onus is on Sentinels. They have to go fast. Victor's gotten it down to a 1v1. Having to tuck tail. He's only got 1 second. He's got to commit to the plan now. and just puts all the onus on Pangala, but he gives him enough of a time window to play it. Now Victor on the back foot, and Pangala clutches it out.
Knife is going to be coming back up soon here. Be very curious if he uses it earlier, if they're just going to call the rotate. That's what they're doing.
Yeah, Knife just came up. You're absolutely
They're
right.
here for Finesse now.
And Finesse manages to stay alive. That's huge. Now the Hunter's Fury, 10's weak, trying to tuck away, trying to stay alive. But no, Finesse's turret kills him. We've seen a lot of turret kills this weekend. Very quickly here, a 3v3. And you still have 2 members of NRG who are still backside. Victor, one of them. Death playing with fire and the high-lows. Too much to deal with. Crashes with 3.
Down A.
Pankala once again left in this clutch situation. But it's not a 1v1 anymore. It's way more difficult.
10 seconds left.
As the closing moments of the round come to an end, you start to think about the following. And you look at the buy for Sentinels, there's not much here for Pankala. Sentinels, the remaining members of Sentinels anyway, still 2 rifles here, but they're all pushing it onto A. Where once again, you see a couple of members from NRG close by. You've got Finesse, you have Crashies. The shock dart could be good. Yep, deal some damage on Asasi. How much more can he find? The second shock dart right in his face. Really not aware of the fact that there are a couple of members right above him too. Sentinels starting to flood out, starting to swing through.
Spike down A.
The res bringing Victor back up. And 2 rifles still in play for the attacking side.
Those artist slows are so good. Continuously, they're trying to fight within them, but no room to actually move.
There's one. They're doing it. They're keeping it competitive. 2v2.
1 enemy remaining.
And it's just a share for 10s. Is this another 10s moment in the books? He's gotten it down to 1. Victor up top. The swing is there, and the shot is 2 from 10s. This entire half.
Yes, I would love to see the head-to-head at some point during this game, because it's got to be so favorable towards the new kid on the block.
Poison's off.
Once again, he's gonna find value from back yellow. He spots another. He's gotten 3, not able to get the 4th, but I mean, at this point, it's done.
Oh, almost tagged Sasi too. That would have been info, and surely the round over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd say so.
Poison's off.
Wow.
And they know where he is. At least they have an idea.
Victor, he's so aware, dude. He is just consistently on the money with every piece of util. Hilarious that gap in the smoke there from Sasi actually nets him the kill, but not gonna be enough. It is a brutal battering in this first half. Any room to work.
And you can see they're trying to push the pace to try to equalize things, to get momentum back their way. Zekin getting the opener, instantly traded back though. And Crashies continues to form.
He actually falls off of that again. Speaks to the confidence here from 10s that he's showing. His team all falls. The dink is nice. But you want it.
Just happening throughout the map.
Orb's gonna fall now. Gonna have the opportunity to go for it. Finesse. Trying to find a gap too. 20 seconds. This is all the way down to it.
10s is weak. They're just waiting for that.
Max fuel.
Yep. Fuel to come up. And now the wall's up too. Sasi's pushed back.
Great
Right into the molly, and Finesse strikes at just the right time.
They're breaking their own wall there, so they can get the angle back onto it. And yeah, there's the angle that they broke it for. It's suffocating.
See, Sasi would get. He's playing close by mid, but not pushing forward yet. Meanwhile, NRG are towards A.
Here.
You can see the pings on the minimap too. Tench playing back site, waiting to respond. You've got Zekin close by as well.
Little damage found there, but Finesse diving through the smoke against Sasi.
Yeah.
They expect the second here. No.
It's another opener.
30 seconds left.
For Sentinels, they find themselves up pretty big on numbers here. But Fox should find so much value. Spike down. Oh my goodness. That was probably the best chance they had, numbers-wise, and it just once again falls apart.
Look about a buy. Yes, they got Bulldogs. They have a Guardian. But no mollies, no util, so they can't deny this plan, even with the breaking of the wall.
Yeah, but what they do have is map presence. Look at how they're starting to flank around. They've got mid presence. They've got 10s on the flank.
Fusion at
Tom's ready
45.
for it. Not again. Sam once again at a shot to get the best of 10s, and he does. That head-to-head, I'm sure, is going to be interesting to discuss afterwards, but for now, a couple of moments still in this map where Sentinels have to figure out how they navigate with 3 Bulldogs, getting the spike defused, re-establishing control on the site with so much before them. NRG with so many tools at their disposal. Artist trying to put them away. Zekin in this 1v3 turned into nothing. A statement made from NRG. They looked rough last week, but they're back on top.